We have come to an important but very interesting topic in biology, genetics. This subject is always combined with variation because these are physical things that we see that allow us to understand genetics. Genetics is simply the transfer of characters from parents to offspring. Genetics and variation. As genetics is the science of heredity. Heredity involves transfer of characters, or what we call traits, from parents to offspring. These traits are transferred through genes, which are in DNA. DNA molecules are found in chromosomes, and chromosomes are found in the nucleus of a cell. McGregor is regarded as the father of genetics because he is the first scientist of his time to carry out quantitative study of transfer of characters from parents to young ones, using his famous red-flowered cowpea variety crossed with white-flowered variety. Variations are the similarities found among organisms of same population. You can agree with me that even children of the same parents at home, they don't wear the same look. There are similarities and dissimilarities among them. Variations is classified into one, continuous or morphological variation. These are variations that have a lot of intermediates between two extremities, e.g. height. When you talk of students in a class to line up, you see the tallest and the shortest, and in between these two people we have fractions of millimeters shorter or taller than each other in between them. Then the second type of variation is discontinuous or physiological variation. This is type of variations that have 50% probability in each case, e.g. sex. A pregnant woman, you can predict correctly or wrongly by 50% by telling the person is going to deliver a boy or a girl. Others are color blindness, ability to roll tongues, who have hemophilic condition, and so on. All these ones are discontinuous variation or physiological. All those sex-linked traits and so on are all physiological. People's are either hemophilic or non-hemophilic. Another example is blood group. Whether you are group A or B, or you combine the two, or O. All those ones are discontinuous variation. Let's take examples of questions on DNA. Example 1. If a DNA strand has a base sequence of TCA, its complementary strand must be ATG, that's A, B, TAG, C, GAT, and D, AGT. Now, to be able to understand this one, you have to understand the structure of DNA. Let me use just a scheme like this to explain DNA. This is a sugar molecule. This sugar molecule is joined to the next sugar molecule by phosphate molecule. Then we have another sugar molecule joined to another sugar molecule by phosphate molecule, like this. So this is sugar, this is phosphate. Now the phosphate, the sugar molecules, has a base, nitrogenous base attached to it. Then we'll have another one here. As these ones are regarded as this chain is the strand we're talking about here now. a strand of DNA, and this strand is what we call nucleotide. Then the corresponding one will also be a sugar molecule attached to another sugar molecule by nitrogenous base, another molecule like this. Now, if this one is having this one will have a corresponding nitrogenous base that will fit into this one using hydrogen bond. And if this one is a nitrogenous base, this one will also come with another nitrogenous base that will fit in to this one using hydrogen bond. So if this one is adenine, this one must be thymine. If this one is cytosine, this one must be guanine. From this illustration, we've seen that the nitrogenous bases are four types. We have adenine, we have cytosine, we have guanine, then we have thymine. If from these four nitrogenous bases that this question is drawn, if a DNA strand has a base sequence of thymine, cytosine, and adenine, is complementary strand, that is, and the other strand that will pair with it to form a double nucleotide, will have its own nitrogenous base as the one that will attach to thymine will be adenine. The one that will be attached to cytosine will be guanine. So this one is not correct. It should be adenine, guanine, and thymine. So it should be AGT. AGT. Answer is D. Example 2. The correct increasing order of sizes from the cell component responsible for heredity is A. Chromosome to DNA, DNA to nucleus, nucleus to gene. B. DNA to gene, gene to chromosome, chromosome to nucleus. C. Gene to DNA, DNA to chromosome, chromosome to nucleus. D. Nucleus to chromosome, chromosome to DNA, and DNA to gene. Now, the two correct one is C and D. This one is in ascending order, while this one is in descending order. Let's go to the question. The correct increasing order, that is from small to bigger. In that case, gene is found in DNA. DNA is found in chromosome. Chromosome is found in nucleus, the biggest. So answer is C. Number 3. DNA molecule is a chain of repeating A. nucleotides, B. nitrogenous bases, C. sugar phosphate, D. nucleosides. A chain of repeating nucleotides, because nucleotides contain nitrogenous base, sugar, and phosphate. That is a strand. And a DNA is a double nucleotide that twist around each other to form double helix. Double helix. So the answer is nucleotide. Answer is A. Number 4. The biological factor that is unique to each individual is the A, DNA, B, RNA, C, blood group, and D, eye color. Obviously, for a student of genetics, the answer is A, DNA. DNA is the hereditary structure, it's the one that contains the genes.